This is Anita with NFL Lending. Most of you guys know me. I think everybody knows you except for those two. So Anita with NFL Lending right here in Montgomery Village. We are a Maryland-based mortgage company, 20 years. My God, that's so horrible. We take that down. 20 years in the making. Thank you. We do first-time home buyers all the way through jumbo. We're getting some exciting new products coming in, some really good jumbo products. So they're looking into that. We're doing non-QM loans, your bank statements, and your first day out of bankruptcy. So we've got that signed on 2 weeks ago. So if you have a client that could use our assistance, let me know. If they've been declined from another lender, we are really good second chance lenders as well. So keep us in mind. And I'll hand it off to Nick.
You guys have a great, your system of keeping people informed.
Yes, we do. We do. So we have, once you send us a client, right from the start, we have an amazing CRM system, which will co-brand and co-market with the realtor as they're looking for the house and through the entire process. And once they do go into application stage, it literally sends text messages to the agent, to the listing agent, the title company, everyone involved, as in appraisals ordered. Every milestone is documented via text and email, and it's all automated, so it's not like your loan officer sitting there doing it. No chance of dropping the ball. Typically, we close about 21 days to 28 days right now. On the bond programs, we're at 32 as of last month, so we track everything. Our capture rates are pretty good as well. We capture 45% of the referrals sent to us at application. So that's us. Feel free to ask any questions. I'll drop some cards off so you can have it. Very nice to meet you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anita. Appreciate it. So, Betsy, thank you for joining us. We're so honored. Betsy Taylor.
Awesome.
Fantastic. So, many of you know who I am. My name is Nick Mustamerhani, and I want to tell you, well, I'm the president and CEO of Washington Harbour Homes. Let me tell you a little bit about myself, because many of you know me as Mr. Nick, or we have palled around at happy hour, and we're co-workers at different offices. So I've been in the business for 15 years in the real estate industry, just like many of you in this room. Eight years out of 15 years I've been in property management. The last position held was at Coldwell Banker Property Management in Georgetown from 2014 and 17. I ran their Greater Washington Division, which was all of DC, Montgomery County, Prince George's County, Arlington, Alexandria, and I can't believe it, I went out to Centerville for property. Okay, so a little bit about my educational background. I have a BS in Small Business Management and Entrepreneurship, and also I have an MBA in Finance. Oh yeah, and then I have my little, wait, I kept my card, I'm so proud of it.
You had to white it out there a little bit.
I had a white, yeah, I had
that involved?
I'm sorry, Deidre, but yeah, well, you know, because nobody believes me. You know, they put me on LinkedIn, and then I saved this card, and then they're like, really, man? Yeah, I ran this Greater Washington Division. Yeah, I rocked and rolled. Okay. So basically, everybody wanted to know, why did I come up with Washington Harbour Homes, right? Like, where'd you come up with this name? So sitting there in Washington Harbour in Georgetown for close to 3 years, I realized I was dealing with the high-end market. And with the high-end market, that type of clientele had a certain expectation. So whether their asset was under $50,000 or over $5 million, I gave them what I call world-class service. And I gave them beyond, like above and beyond service. Because their expectation, it was, I don't want it today, I want it 3 days ago. I don't know, you know, so at the end of the day, when I look at your clientele, basically no matter what caliber they're in, they're still gonna get that world-class service. And I have proof right here with Deidre, who refers me business and management. So that's where I started with Washington Harbour Homes. All right, let's talk about vision. So the vision of Washington Harbour Homes is, our motivation is to become the greatest property management firm in the DC metropolitan area through commitment, integrity, and accountability. So commitment, integrity, and accountability, I practice this every day in my business. And so I hope you guys do as well too.
Love it.
Oh, thank you.
I love it.
You love it?
Yep, love it.
We align, Remax
Yep.
Success. We align, that's not what it was. Our mission, so Washington Harbour Homes inspires to impart all knowledge on property management process to real estate professionals. So this year sometime I will do free rental 101 training for agents to come, and I promise, I will feed you guys, okay? So, and it's free, I'm not charging for my 8-year expertise. Okay. So, core values, okay? So, I don't want to go through all of them, but, establishing and maintain ethical relationships. When you refer business to me, okay, and this is your client, and it's time to sell, I will give it back to you. I always think that when you give that client to me, I mirror your service. Because at the end of the day, it's just like, I'm taking care of your client, and when, it's like we're a team. That's how I look at it. I want to be part of your team as property management. Building culture, innovation, I always try to find processes that would make it easier. I'm always, I think if you see me on Facebook, I'm always in my car. I like drive all the way to Virginia, to DC, to Montgomery, to PG. The reason being is because everything that I have to utilize is on my smartphone. I can check the rental payments. I will get notified if somebody makes a payment. At the end of the day, I have a nice website because of Remax Success that I have people who have lead generate. It will show on my email as well. So at the end of the day, I think about how the systems do play a big part in my business. So be passionate, determine what I do. I love what I do. I love people. So not only serving the clients that I have in this committee, but serving you guys, each and every single one of you, in your property management needs as well. I do have definitely personal accountability. I make sure that I get things done on a timely manner because that's what's expected of me, not only from you, but also from the client. I'm committed to greatness. So committed to greatness is being, doing what I do, but do it best. And I always try to shine through to make sure that when I'm in front of your client and they're your owner, I want to make sure that I give them that exceptional service. And so, in customer commitment and quality, same thing. So basically, I want to give that world-class service. And of course, partnerships, which is all of you. And so about us. So Washington Harbour Homes is a reputable management company. The reason why I say reputable is because I'm reputable, okay? So behind Washington Harbour is me. And if you need any, references, I'm more than give it to you, whether they're owners, whether they're agents, whether they're tenants, whether they're my partners and my vendors, they'll give you a great word about them. So we're located in the DC metropolitan area. We're built on principles of trust, dependability on insurance. We offer our clients exceptional management services when it comes to their investments. We understand the value and importance of handling our clients' investments. So at the end of the day, it's like, if the client is not managing themselves and they're giving it to me, I take care of that investment like if they were taking care of it. And I also follow instructions on what needs to be done on that property, maintenance or repairs. Instructions. So instead of going through all of this, let me tell you a little bit about, I think every property management services are about, they're like aligned the same. The difference between me and other property management business is because of me. The reason being is because I've been in the business for 8 years. I ran my own office. I understand what corporate, Coldwell Banker, NRT Realty, how they operate versus a small business. And when you come together, you have Washington Harbour. So what we do is we collect rent payments online. I do enforce, if they don't make a payment on time, I do the rent collection. That's why I collect the late fee. Plus, when there's a maintenance or repair issue, I know you guys probably get ready at 8 o'clock at night unless you're writing an offer on property. I probably take that call and try to find a vendor out there to handle a situation, at a property when there's like damage control. And normally sometimes I take calls around like 11 or 12 in the morning. So that's basically it. And basically I write leases and addendums, like I said, maintenance and repairs. Types of properties. So I do all of single family, townhomes, condos, multifamily, and apartment buildings. Apartment buildings, I've done, there's an address, 1926 16th Street Northwest, 1300 35th Street, in like 1 block away from Georgetown University. I've done Vermont Avenue in Logan Circle, which is a 4-unit. I've done single family, well, I'm still doing it, single family home, townhomes, and condos. I do it all over, like I said, in Washington, D.C., Montgomery County, PG County. I am now looking into Frederick County. I'm looking into Howard County now. I do Arlington, Alexandria. So I'm gonna go on a bigger scale. So at the end of the day, Claire, I'm sorry, I might be in my car, driving around one place to another. So these are the properties that I do manage.
About to get help?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna start my team pretty soon. So, my team. So, not only is, so first of all, I think you've seen me in some of my videos. I can probably put a screw on there with a screwdriver. I can't do the rest, okay? I probably know how to use a drill. So, with my team, I do have Claire and her office, Remax Success, who supports my business, which is phenomenal. Software companies, of course, I think many of us use DocuSign as a form. By the way, it's included in my fee every month. Just want to let you know that. And KV Core website. I'm just saying. Yeah, DocuSign, Zip form, and KV Core website is included in my fee every month that I pay for Remax Success. So, anyways, licensed contractors. I'm gonna grow this. You know, Windex cleaning, ICM, JCB, it's gonna grow because when I go out into the, you know, expand into different areas, the way it works is in order for me to expand into the area, I need contractors to get there. They need to get there as before I get there. And they need to get there in a time when I'm asking them to. So that's gonna grow. So, and they're dependable. Actually, it's funny, I would call majority of these contractors at 9 o'clock in the
Wendy X Professional Cleaning. They do clean outs for like, you know, just everything.
Like, yeah, they do what cleaning, like.
Yeah, Claire, I've got a good
Clean out.
I
They do like, you know, like move out clean. Like sometimes after somebody moves out of a house, like a good thorough cleaning of the
Correct.
house. It's always good to have somebody that's not a
No,
fortune.
it's funny.
But does a good job.
The owner of that agent, the owner of that company, she's also a real estate agent in Virginia. So she understands, yeah.
Needed.
Yeah, and her husband actually owns ICM Remodeling. And so I've worked with them since, it's been like four years now. So they're in one of my videos.
Oh, yeah, I've seen.
Yeah, the lady that's on top of the counter, yeah, that was Windex.
What's she doing, dancing?
She was cleaning the cabinets.
Okay.
Oh, me, come on, Roxanne. What is she dancing on top on a condo too, right? Oh my Lord. Roxanne, I missed you. Just want to let you know, I do miss you. And Frank, I miss you too. Okay, well, all right. He's gonna choke me out in the front. God, Lord help me. All right, we're almost, okay, wait.
All right.
Wait, that way. Oh, there. Okay, so I know all of us are sellers and, you know, we're all agents. I get it. So I want you to know I'm licensed in Maryland, D.C., and Virginia. I will pay, I will pay the highest referral fee if you refer the business to me. So I'm just letting you know that everything is negotiable in this business. I know everyone is an expert in their field, and I totally get it, but if you're not licensed in any of the other hey! Girl Rush, how are you? Nice sneaking, man. Good to see you.
Oh my God, all eyes are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you did.
You wanted to deflect off yourself.
You know?
I did.
No, I was like, I'm choking. Everyone's staring at me in my speedball suit.
Champagne, something.
So I wanted to say thank you again for coming. So I told you it was very. Where's Dan? Dan Goldstein. There you go. Dan texts me and he goes, "Is this gonna be like a timeshare? I'm gonna have to listen to you."
Oh,
again."
gosh.
Where is that?
Like, yeah,
You
10
can't leave?
minutes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And you get 3-day vacation at Disneyland, okay?
Well, that's
Come
because
on,
you
man.
said, that's because you said you have to listen to my presentation for 45 minutes before you can eat.
No,
That's what you said.
That's
Damn.
true, that's what I
That is
said.
what you put out.
Okay.
Wow.
When everybody
That's what you
came,
said.
I have a big heart. I'm not gonna everybody starve because then everyone's gonna be passing out on the floor. But anyways, yeah. But so anyways, I really appreciate you guys coming. I actually left out some folders. It's a flyer of my company, my business card, and a free, and I'm pretty sure some of you already printed out, a free landlord tenant handbook from Montgomery County. Which
Oh, wow.
sometime this year we'll go
awesome.
through it together. We'll do like we'll go through it and then we will, you know, discuss about.
There's a lot of people who need instructions
Yes.
on rentals.
Right, he's gonna do rental
Yeah,
101
we
in our
should. I
office, so
appreciate it.
you can,
Good job,
you
man.
can come.
Yeah, it's all yours.
Out here, Bob.
And they come in different languages
So
too.
let me ask you this, Nick.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
if people would like to hire you as the property manager, how would one go about that?
Okay, great. So
Sell yourself, Nick, come on.
Believe me, I'm just trying to help you.
I know. So basically, you would well, you can have a consultation with me first before you handle the client. I think right now Deidre is
Facebook handle.
correct.
Tell people about your Facebook
Yeah,
handle.
right, we're helping you.
Facebook.
Like you on
Your
Facebook.
handle,
Oh,
you
no,
said,
oh.
follow me on Facebook.
Oh,
that should
yeah.
be fine.
Oh,
That-
sorry.
That would be good contact.
I'm gonna put you on payroll.
You
I'm
should.
telling you.
All right, can we get back on point? That's the reason why we're here.
It's all about me, what do you mean?
Sorry. So how do we hire
Is
you?
it?
You missed
How's that work?
Oh yeah. So basically,
I'll give him back at the end of the day.
oh yeah, that's right. No
How do
joke.
we hire you, Nick?
Okay, so basically, if you have a client and you want to talk about, you know, the fees and what the services are, we can have a discussion about that before I talk to your client. So right now, I'm working with Deidre's client in Clarksburg. So basically, we had a conversation. I just spoke to her. You know, it took us a little bit, but I spoke to her client. Basically, I wanted to know what her needs are. You know, what does my company, you know, can do to help her, and what are the fees that we charge. So basically, right now I just have probably to do a comp and then give her the contract, and then from there they'll make a decision. So, but normally the standard fee is 8%, you know, of the monthly rent. That's standard.
That's fair.
That's very
That's
fair.
very fair.
That's very fair. So if there are multiple, depending on where it is, if there are multiple properties, I'm willing to do a discount, but I have to see it. Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm all about looking at the so I don't take, so here's the deal, I don't take just any property. So if it's distressed looking, no way. Because at the end of the day, if that.
You've got your standards, so.
Yeah.
Right,
You need
exactly,
to
so,
maintain.
exactly, so, normally, you know, I know there's some properties that are dated, and I still, you know, I'll manage it. I think Frank went through there with his ozone machine, so, but, you know, at the end of the day, I do have standards, put it that way, so hopefully that, you know, that answers your question.
Yeah.
Oh, God, no. Oh, no, I don't do slumlord, no, because they'll put my license, I'll
Right.
put my license in jeopardy and, you know.
Well, you don't want a maintenance nightmare property.
Yeah.
I mean, then you're just, it's a pain in the neck.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
And in screening, you wanna make sure you get the right tenants in there too, so you don't
Right,
have to
that's
go through an
correct.
eviction process. So you do all that too.
No,
You
correct.
You screen for the tenants and make
Right.
sure that.
Oh, yeah, we do. I have an attorney right
Yeah.
here in Ross Avenue. Pilar, how are you? ¿Qué pasó?
Hey, we do it,
I love you, Pilar. I'm just joking. You know, I love you, okay? Okay.
Well, now you don't have to feel so bad.
I know.
Oh, yeah,
You work
Pilar
well
came.
Right.
Not representing well, man.
Happy Nick.
No, I'm just trying to
Right.
think, like, are you gonna put, what's your final slide? Does it have your information on it, like your?
Oh, no, no, everything's in the thing. No,
Your folder.
yeah, it's on my folder. Yeah,
Business
everything is
card,
over, yeah.
It's like a whole emblem with like.
Should have a final.
Tiger.
Wow. Instagram.
Pilar, I'm sorry. Maybe I do a private for you.
Card in mine. I feel very
I have to do a
slighted.
private presentation for you.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, the next round is more dealers.
Telling you, man. Walking through.
Is that the one who stole my pens?
It's fire.
Fahima told me, she's like, I don't
I'm
take your
sorry,
pens.
I need a pen. I'd go into his.
Fahima's like, I don't take your
I've
pens.
left do at my mom's house in London, because I think it's nice.
When you come back, when you go back
Good stuff. We're very proud.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hey, man.
I love you. I know. You're the first one that jumped on, man. I appreciate it. I got a nice request. Deidre wants us to introduce ourselves.
Thank you, Deidre.
So let's start with.
No. We're going to the other side.
No, because I want to know who you work for. Because
It's
wait, when you RSVP, you said Remax.
I never said that.
Are you Taft's brother, cousin? What's going on? Kel Williams? What's
He's
going on?
Taft Holmes, right? It's no Remax.
Thank you. Finally, someone came to my rescue.
Okay, Taft just.
My own people can't come to my rescue.
Just go. We gotta go.
My own people threw me under the bus.
I better pay for this work.
Wait.
Okay.
It's 2 hours.
Remax. Remax Town Center. I've been in the business for 5 years and I love real estate. Anything else?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Perfect, yeah.
Thank you.
Taft. What?
Taft.
Pilar's in your office.
I've seen you.
I've seen. You haven't seen him? He's
I
always
haven't
hanging out
seen
with
him once.
Soleil. Are you serious?
Wait, you walked to the office, you don't know my name? You're fired.
No, she's on Lloydie Cabrera's team.
Oh,
That's
you're
Lloydie's
Lloydie's. Okay, you're Lloydie's team.
No
Okay.
idea.
Lloydie's a good dude, man.
Go down.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I'm Dan Goldstein. I've been an agent since 2013, but I'm also with Remax Town Center, and I am licensed in, like Nick, DMV, and I have to give a shout out to Nick because he's been helping me with a client in Virginia who's been great. So,
Oh, thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Endorsement.
and I got him on WJLA TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
That's your
band.
voice. Do you do radio?
I've done, yeah, I have that.
Yeah, that's the voice.
Nice voice.
That's the voice.
You got the sexy voice.
Yeah. He was also a firefighter.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
Yeah.
Every time he rescues
You
one,
deliver
he
babies
seems to-
too?
I did.
That's how
I
we
did
get all the
once. I did.
ladies.
Oh, you did? Yeah,
I did.
look, he
I
delivered
did
baby
once.
once.
I did.
He's like,
That
hey,
was
man, let me
cool.
rescue you.
That was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm Claire Crawford, I'm a broker owner at Remax Success. Obviously, Nick's in my office. Our office is right down the hallway. And we also have an office in Potomac. I've been in real estate for 15 years, so been a top producer myself. Answer any questions you have. Welcome. Glad you all came to support Nick.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Chris Neal. I work in the Remax Success office and just started really getting into it last summer.
Welcome to the game.
Hey, Colin Pachuki, I'm the Director of Opportunity at Success, and nice to meet everyone new here, and especially you who came in late. That was,
Oh,
nice
wow.
meeting you, bud.
Now
Nice to
see
meet
this
everyone. I'm new to the
spotlight.
real estate game. I came from the retirement industry, so I'm trying to get my feet wet and learn everything I can and soak it up. So it's nice meeting everyone.
You said you're the
Oh my
director.
God, everyone wants to know about Jones.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, it's about Jones.
I've never gotten
Got
such a welcome. Oh my God.
Hello.
We're gonna know about Jones. We're gonna know about Jones.
I'm not talking about anybody.
Small business employees do. I do recruiting, I do marketing. I work with the agents on different campaigns. Like Chris and I were just talking about social media and how to optimize that. So kind of anything I needed to do, really utility. I can bring in boxes of whatever they are for Anita if she needs help with that kind of stuff too. So I'm pretty well rounded.
That's funny.
He's awesome. He's awesome.
Yeah, we're really lucky to have
You're
Colin.
still young.
Yeah.
I'm Betsy Taylor. I'm in the Remax Success office, and I've been in real estate for 4 years,
Maybe 5.
maybe 5.
Some pizza to
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
And she's doing awesome.
Thank you, Claire.
Well, we introduced myself. I did a little presentation. So I'm Anita George with NFM Lending. He's putting up my picture out there.
Yes.
I've been in business for about 18 and a half years now, so it's time to retire soon. I'm going to probably do this for a couple.
Wow.
Yeah, I started doing it when I was 2, so
I just started.
No.
Early 40s. She doesn't want to go.
But been doing this for a very long time. She probably will stay in the business for another 5 years, maybe. But that's about it about me. Live in Maryland, got 2 kids, 15
and everybody over here is like, there's no way, she's like 28, 30 years
Yeah.
old.
Right?
So big
Yeah,
compliments
so
to you, Anita.
Thank you so much. It's like my Botox person is
I was gonna
amazing.
say-
Natural, baby.
Pass out the information, I'll put it on the board.
So funny. We got surgeons
It's
too.
really good.
We got plastic surgeons who work with.
Yeah, no, she's really good.
Who's that guy?
She's kidding.
Go, Pilar.
Thank you so much for coming, Sina.
So that's me.
My name is Pilar Fuentes. I've been in real estate for a while. I was working for a title company. I went outside to get my master in project management. I worked for a company, I hated it, and I said, yeah, I'm not going to come back to real estate. Started a coordinator just to have an idea how, things go. And then I saw everybody make the money. I said, me too, I want to make money, so I got it. And now we, for Remax Town Center.
You're with the Lloyd District?
Yeah,
Yeah, the Lloyd District.
Yeah, so I'm very happy with the team that I found, and I didn't know I was gonna have that switch because I was so into my project management degree, so happy, I get so excited. But I was suffering, I was not sleeping at night, and I was like, is this what I really wanted to do? Yeah. Now I'm making my money back. Yeah, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, just jump around.
Exactly. The client is close to Germantown, we go there. Then if it's Potomac, we go.
Yeah, that's, I have that.
Then Potomac now.
No, then Potomac now. Do they have a nice house? Michelle, you
Oh, I
go.
know. Oh, I've already.
Oh, something that feels nice. Yeah.
We go to
I saw her sign, like, I passed,
pretty much like
on the
Sunday.
office, she was a different person last fall.
Okay. Well, I'm Stephanie Evans. I just actually partnered up with my dad, who's been in the business for 28 years. I've been in the business myself for 4 years. We started our own team. It's called the Evans Legacy Group, and we're run out of the Crown Office of Remax Realty.
Is he still the lime juicer?
No, I made him just, he had to retire that.
What?
He wanted us to be like
What's the lime
team.
juicer?
So it's some, because he's British. So
I didn't know that.
some, like, limey is a term that they use over there. I think it's like someone that drinks a lot, probably.
Okay.
Limey.
That makes sense to me.
That's the lime juicer. That's the
But-
one you was.
Yeah, I made him retire that.
Okay.
Executive decision.
Yeah, thank God. Stephanie's president now of Evans Legacy Group.
Good job, Steph.
Thank you.
Good job, good job.
I'm Frank Holliday with Remax.
Boo.
Hey, man.
Been in the business about 15 years, and I'm partners with this person here.
This lady.
At this point, Roxanne, I had
That is messed up.
It's Sean.
Yeah, I'm Roxanne Fowler.
Next.
I
had to do that.
You know, when you get back
You know
to the
something.
office, I swear,
Listen.
get him in the back.
I have a 22-year-old next week, I cannot believe it, who's going to graduate Maryland from University of Maryland, and I have a 15-year-old, probably going to be the next president of the United States. Well,
me, with that big
like 50, 60. No, and I also have a stepdaughter who's 33, and I'm like, I have grandchildren. I'm like, I don't mind. I mean, I'm trying, like, please don't think I'm that old. But anyway, yeah, just I love real estate. I speak 5 languages, and I wish I could use it more. So there.
What
5 languages?
What language do you have?
English, French, Spanish, Italian, and Farsi.
Wait, Spanish? You speak Spanish?
Yo hablo español. No, I do. I do. I
No,
just
don't.
like to-
Pilar, test her out.
No,
I'm
no,
cursing.
don't. French, I'll do it any day. I do.
And I'm actually trying to teach her English.
And another one.
Did you get some points for that?
We work together behind the
I thought we
scenes.
were gonna behave here. I
I
guess
speak
this is a great
English
corporate.
And bad English. I've heard all those
She
jokes.
speaks the Queen's English.
Our accent is almost British.
No,
It's almost British.
I did, yeah. I lived in England for 15 years.
Your accent is.
It comes and goes. It
Yeah.
depends
It's
who I'm
very
hanging
slight.
out with.
It's very slight.
Yeah, but your
Yeah.
English accent is London.
Yeah, it is.
Is okay. Northern.
Yeah, grew up South End.
There you go.
Hey, I'll be there next month.
I just came back on Tuesday.
My mom's
I'll be there next month.
accent's the same.
It is next month.
I'm very good with that.
I can.
Go Suno.
Yeah, I can.
seriously. After this, I feel kind of intimidated. I can speak 3 languages, possibly most Indians, you can't even communicate within any other language than English. So it's like, well, why even know these? But anyway. So I've been in real estate for about 15 years.
What's your name?
Okay.
Thank you, Frank.
I'm Suno. I got that welcome when I walked in. Oh, Sahani-chan.
Sahani-chan.
Okay, so I'm in real estate, and I used to work for a small boutique company that used to do just BPOs. And then I listed a house in my neighborhood, and the agents who came with the buyers were these 2. And then
Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
And the person who introduced me and took me to Coldwell Banker was these 2.
And then we left her.
And then they left me. But
it's
they're
been
dear
good for you.
friends.
Yeah.
I didn't think it matters. So, am I supposed to talk about kids and stuff?
Sure. Why not? Tell us whatever you want.
Okay, I have a daughter who's 20, going to be 22 or 23, and a son who's actually going to be 28 this year. And I have a wonderful husband who also works with me in real estate. He's also a realtor, but it's me, and then he does whatever I ask him.
Best way.
So,
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's awesome. I need one of those.
And they go on the best trips.
you
You
know,
follow her on Facebook. Oh my God.
I need an assistant, not a husband.
so anyway, I am with Coldwell Banker, of course, just in case anyone knew from that boisterous welcome. Yeah.
I'm on the Potomac office.
You are?
She's on the other square. I'm across your parking.
Oh, okay, that Remax.
Yeah,
like,
that's
damn.
here too.
Yeah.
Right here. Look, no, I know she's referring to that.
Oh yeah, I got called to come to that one. So anyway, that's my little
You're called
story.
Right.
With the card?
Yeah, that's great.
No, we passed out cards.
It's a card.
For you.
I want Ace.
I'll give you
a card. I like, you know, like Colonel Gold.
You know, it's so funny. Everybody that was former Coldwell Banker and Coldwell Banker is on this side.
We
right
stay
here.
friends. No, but we keep our connection.
That's hilarious.
So
And yeah, I gave my proof of my
Suno's
card.
actually right. When I went to one of your listings and your husband was there, and he said exactly what she just said. He said, I only do what she tells me to do. And it was funny. I was like, is this your husband? And it was like, it was so cute. I was like, oh my gosh. No, he's like, yeah.
We had an open house and then he brings a cake for her birthday. I'm like, wait, we had an open house. They're so cute.
And Nita wants to know if your husband has a brother. She said,
yeah, he actually has 2.
Has 2 brothers.
Dutch is a and you had foot pole.
Oh,
Wow. She got the best of the bunch.
Yes, and my friends actually on Facebook said that, and they're friends with all his brothers, and I was like, this is a way to keep my family relationships going.
We're doing eHarmony now? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Let me change that slide. eHarmony and tenders. Swipe to the left or right.
I don't even know how that works.
so we saved the best two for last. I'm just kidding.
Nah.
No. I'm
Cinder is
Deidre
playing with
Stubbs.
live
I
folks.
have been with Coldwell Banker in my 3rd year, and I
30 in real estate? Or Coldwell?
3rd year period.
Wow.
But I actually kind of started in, my husband is a wonderful man. He's an Army doc, and he's been in for 26 years. And we have a 22-year-old and an 18-year-old. So it's like we have something in common over here. And he's a senior in college too, but he informed us that this was his first senior year. So we said, but anyway, he's finishing in December. So anyway, and he's majoring in Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
So
What school is
traveling
he
abroad, he's at Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah. So what else was I? Oh, I've actually, Nick has just been a lifesaver. I know we have our own property works company that he used to work for. That's why. And I have a great relationship with my manager, and I said, look, I'm using Nick, and she's like, fine. So anyway,
Was Kelly
it's
busy
great. Kelly
approved?
busy. She's great. Yeah.
Didn't burn those bridges, that's good.
I don't burn
I
bridges.
noticed in your presentation, you never said anything about Remax Town Center.
Yeah. Listen, did you see that video? I was crying for you people, okay? I was crying, all right? I
Please
cried for
edit.
you, I cried for you, I cried for you and you.
Damn.
And
We'll
even the
edit.
past, I need, you know.
Crocodile tears.
Dan, do you feel left out, Dan?
What's that?
He did not cry for you?
No, I cried for him too.
Did you?
I even cried for
Nobody
him.
cries.
I really cried for him.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. Go ahead, Ricky.
Or Venezuela.
So my name is Robin.
Hi, Robin.
Oh my
Hi,
God.
Robin.
Do you still want to be in this?
That's
called real estate.
So I've just been in real estate a few months. I'm a Coldwell banker in Rockville, and he is my mentor. She invited me. So glad I did. Lots of good information. And I have a little 5-year-old daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So the first two people that showed up were the last two people to talk.
Yeah. Well, you know why I moved this way? Because I just didn't want, you know, I didn't want her to feel, you know, the pressure. Yeah, you know you do it to yourself, right? Because I'd be like,
Well,
I'd be like, Chaffer tracks that to him.
you know, I don't
Stephanie
do
knows
anything.
that. I used to mock him all the time before we had those little model mortgage meetings.
what's
I'm
your-
like,
Tafsir.
Tafsir.
What's your last
Ahmed. Tafsir Ahmed. Are you deaf? Or are you?
No.
You have a daughter?
You say it so fast.
Ahmed?
You have a
No,
child?
Mohammed.
Ahmed.
Oh.
When we are we leaving? I'm gonna get my
Are you
Wait, that's your last
Tafsir.
That's you.
You're the
Thank you.
best, Nick.
All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Wait, I'm here for food. Where's the food?
We'll catch up for drinks sometime.
I'm here to hang out with you. We're in the same office.